G'day everyone, thank you very much for tuning in today. Today we have the Matribox II Pro on the board from Sonicake. I'd like to thank Sonicake very much for sending this to us to play around with. This thing is an absolute beast. Now, today I'm talking about getting into modeling. There's a lot of guys out there running effects and amps or just going direct into your amp with no pedals at all. As we get further and further, into silent stages, there's a lot of venues that require a silent stage. There's a lot of venues that don't let you bring a guitar amp. There's a lot of venues that are too small to have a guitar amp. Sometimes it's just too loud. Sometimes you might be getting a little bit old, like me, and not want to carry your Marshall quad box around. Or God forbid your orange quad box. If you've ever tried to lift an orange quad box, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So you can go smaller combos like Champs and Princetons and maybe those sort of things. And there's some really cool laney amps around. But anyway, if you are thinking about going modeling and you just want to dip your toe in and have a little look around, the Matribox II Pro is perfect for you. This thing is $299 US dollars, so about 8 billion Australian dollars. But $299. This has just got an amazing list of features. Have a listen to this. It's got a large color touchscreen just to make life really easy to get things around. This uses the Generation 2 hardware platform with advanced digital modeling technology. These things sound amazing. There's 63 amps in here and 93 effects pedals, 61 cabinets, and you can load 20 IRs into it of your own. If you've got your favorite IRs, you can just throw them in it as well. The foot switches are customizable. You can do all kinds of cool stuff with them. Expression pedal is customizable. You can use it to change settings in different effect parameters or use it as a wah or a volume, whatever you want. Headphone out. Now, this is the killer for me. It's got 2 XLR balanced outputs, which is shit hot. Like this really lifts it up to a professional level bit of gear. So it makes it really easy to send long cables to PAs and FR speakers, whatever you're doing. It's got MIDI, which is shit hot. It's got an auxiliary in, which I'll probably never use, but that's okay if you want to plug an iPod into it or something like that. And it's got a USB. You can use the USB interface, which is excellent. And it comes with some free software. Free software looks good. All the Sonicake software looks awesome. It's got a 90-second looper in it. It's got 100 different drum rhythms in it. It's got a tuner. It's got 240 presets. 120 of them are already factory presets, but you can there's another 120 there that you can use. No one's going to use all 120 presets, so that's heaps and heaps and heaps. It's made out of metal. It's not plastic, which is awesome, and it's powered by a normal 9-volt DC power supply. So, with a list of features like that, this has everything in it you could possibly need to just dip your toe into the water for modeling. See if it's for you. If it's not for you, you can just turn the amp and cabinet blocks off and just use it as a multi-effects unit with these really, really good quality effects. I'm going to make a lot of different videos with all the different effects, all the modulations, reverbs, all that sort of stuff. I think you guys will be really, really surprised at how good quality these things are. And, how good the build quality is on this. The switches feel absolutely amazing. So anyway, I'm just going to show you now really quickly how I have set it up. So you can run it in 2 modes. You can run it in, if you double press those buttons, you can run it in preset mode. So they're all empty, of course. But this is a preset that I've built, and if you hit these 2 buttons together, you can run it in stomp mode. So when it comes up, it sounds like this. That's my basic drive tone. So what amp am I using here? I'm using a super amp, and I'm going into a Bogner 4x12 cabinet. Now, I need 4 basic sounds at my gigs. I need a clean sound, I need a drive sound, I need a lead sound, and I need a funky modulated sound. But my default is my actual drive sound, which I can control with my volume knob. So that's just a drive pedal into the amp, into the cabinet. I've got a bit of EQ on there because I don't like the 6.5K. And something that's really awesome is it actually has the 6K there, so you can bump that right down. I'll just show you really quickly the difference. With it off, you got all that fizziness that all the modelers have. It's not just a Sonicake thing, all the modelers have it. So when you're at gig volume, like when you're playing at 90 to 100 decibels, those high frequencies at 6000K, that is like an ice pick through your brain, trust me. Those of you who gig know what I'm talking about. So I like to roll that off a fair bit. And I've boosted the 1000K as well. That's where the tube screamer sort of sits. Now, I've also got this same switch set up to turn the drive pedal on and off. So just by default, this preset has the drive on. I can now use that pedal to turn the drive on and off. Then I've got my funky sound on the C button. The C button is also, because you can program all the buttons, they're customizable. Not only am I turning on my modulation, when I hit the C button, I'm also turning my drive pedal off as well. I'm pretty sure that's the rotary. Vibe. But I can still step on the A pedal and turn my drive back on if I want it. So I've got the C button set up so it affects the A button, but I've got the A button set up so it doesn't affect the C button. So back to my original sound. My B button has a boost and a delay for my lead tone. The tone always reminds me of that song. Trying very hard not to get a copyright strike here. Then, when I'm just in my normal drive mode, and I can go to my clean mode just by turning the drive button off. The D button, I just have a little slapback echo put in there. So if I just need some slap, even if I've got my drive on, so there's room for even more effects in there, even if I want it, but I think 2 delays, 2 lots of drive and dynamics, the EQ, the amp, the cab, that's heaps for me. I hope that sounds as good in your ear holes as it does here in the studio, because it sounds like $1,000,000 here. And if you put this into a big FR speaker, like I use Bose L1 Pro 36s, I think they are at gigs. The sound that comes out of these things is absolutely breathtaking. It's a really, really good model. So, like I said at the start of the video, modeling can be expensive and it's a really big leap of faith. And if you really just want to dip your toe in the water and have a really good quality and really good sounding unit to just test it out and see if modeling is for you, I think the Matribox II Pro is a really excellent place to start. You know, you're not dropping $3,000 on a fractal or $2,000 on a bloody neural DSP. And the results from this box, with a little bit of tweaking. Now remember, this tone is very subjective. I like having a very little 6.5K in my tone and a lot of 1000K in my tone. You might be the exact opposite. You might like different frequencies, but if you put a bit of time into it, like any modeler, like any time you've got a modeling setup going, if you dedicate the time to it, you can really just get some breathtaking tones, and tones that you're really, really happy with, and tones that you're really, really happy to, more importantly, to gig. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this overview of the Matribox II Pro. I'd like to thank again Sonicake for sending this through to us. We really appreciate you sending us heaps of stuff. They send us so much stuff. We will see you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. It really helps the channel, and we really appreciate you doing anything like that to help out. So see you in the next video. Bye.